Hi, my name's Danielle, and I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. And coming here to volunteer made me realize that I'm grateful for the family that I have and for everything that I have in my life. I've seen a lot of families come in here, and it's made me realize and understand like what they have is very little, and it's made me realize that I need to grow up and be mature in life and start taking action, um, and kind of get on the right track.
When I came here, I wanted to get my community service done and over with. But after the first few hours, I actually really liked it. I felt like I was contributing to something bigger. Like I was actually helping. A Precious Child is really something special. It actually helps people. It's a beacon of light in this dark room to where people who need the help but can't really get it can come here and get the help that they need.
Hi, you're probably watching this video from a crowded room. It was crowded here just a few minutes ago, but now that we've got a little calm, I can tell you my story. I went to school today to take my little girl to kindergarten. I was told that she needed to have a pair of tennis shoes. Our income is currently $600 a month, and I didn't know how I would get a pair of tennis shoes. I've never been in a situation like this before, so when I arrived, I knocked on the door and asked if I could come in. Immediately, my child was surrounded by very happy women who were excited about her dimples and her ponytail and just made me feel so welcome. I was brought in and shown around very politely. I really appreciate the respect and integrity that everybody had for all of us clients that were here. It was a really honoring experience. Not only did my Julia get a pair of tennis shoes today, but she also got some winter boots. And now I'm going to pick out a coat for my husband. So I am really, really thankful for this program and for all of you who are supporting us. Thank you.
I came to Precious Child this summer because our family has been going through a hard time for a couple of years now. We have 5 children, and in May of this year, my husband and I had some personal issues, and he needed to leave the home for about 3 months and seek treatment. And it was great that he did that. Unfortunately, that left me with 5 children, and I've been a stay-at-home mom for 10 years. When I left here with all of my bags of clothing, it was such a relief to know that that was now provided for. I've got the school supplies taken care of, and now I've got the clothes taken care of. It's such a huge relief to not have to worry about how you're going to clothe your kids, especially when you're going into a new school year. You know, the older kids, they tend to their confidence, unfortunately, somewhat relies on what they're wearing. And, you know, the kids were so happy with everything that they had. They felt confident going into this new school year.
I love coming to Precious Child with the kid, and they're able to go through the racks of clothing and pick out things. Some of these kids lived on the streets for most of their lives. Many of the children that I deal with have been kicked out of other places, and they like coming here because they feel like they're treated with respect and that everybody's glad to see them. And they get to come here and they get to pick out some things that they like that are nice for them. One story which I think is very interesting is I have a group of kids now that were adopted. They were adopted as a sibling group of 3, and the adopted parents were unsure of what they were getting into. 3 months into the adoption, they said, "No, we don't want you anymore." So they gave me 1 and they kept 2. 3 months later, "No, we don't want you anymore either." So they gave me that 1 and kept the 1. And 3 months later, I got the 3rd one. These kids are non-trusting. They don't have a lot of things of their own. They get things and then they're taken away. Precious Child is a place where they can come and they know that the things that they get there are going to belong to them and go with them wherever they go. And that's really important to them. One time I came in here with a kid, and on the way here, he was just staying at my house for a while, and he said, we were talking about birthdays, and he said, "Yeah, today's my birthday," and I didn't even know. And I came to Precious Child, And even though they didn't have anything, they were able to run out and get him a gift card. And we as a family got him a cake and a couple of little gifts, and it turned out to be a really good birthday for him. And I really thank Precious Child for what they did for him, because he had so much fun shopping with his gift card.
We have no money. We're barely paying rent. We're barely paying our bills. And my home health nurse was assigned to us when I was pregnant with my daughter because I had preeclampsia and was in and out of the hospital. So that's how we got here. She gave us a voucher to come over and get clothes for the kids, and she brought us backpacks with school supplies for them, and it has been such a blessing to us. You know, the normal $500 or $600 we had to put down in August for clothes and school supplies was covered by Precious Child because they had it for us already, and that was just a big load off of our shoulders since we are struggling just to pay rent. Came to Precious Child, I was really nervous, and you have that pride issue of, you know, coming into a place that just gives you things when, you know, you think you should be able to pay for them. And when we came in, 3 women helped me find the kids' sizes. They were awesome about going in the back and trying to find the boys' size and had them try it on. And there's a little play area for the kids to play in while I was looking for clothes.
It's just amazing to where this place can take people and make them so happy just by giving them what they need. It makes their life so much easier. This place changes people's life, and it's definitely changed my life.
You guys really help us out a lot, and the kids that are getting this stuff are very appreciative, and we thank you very, very much for all that you do.
Thank you, A Precious Child. Thank you a million times over.